Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Planetary Reviews, and I'm here to finally bring you my review for Lawbreakers. I'm sorry it took me a little bit, but I wanted to play it a decent amount. I usually like to give myself about a week to play the game, just to keep focusing on it and stuff like that, because as you know, video games can sometimes take a little bit more time to review, actually a lot more time, because you're putting a ton of hours into reviewing a single game. So luckily this one was just a purely multiplayer based game, so it was a little bit quicker for me to do, but still I wanted to play a good amount of time into the game so that I can give you guys an accurate representation as to what I think about this game. Anyway, let's get started. The first thing you'll notice as soon as you turn on this game is when you start playing, you start seeing how some of the characters react. You're gonna notice they're similar to another game out there. Another hero shooter. It's just a tad bit popular, you know. It's just a small game called Overwatch. You're gonna be playing it and you're gonna be like, wow, this has the same type of feel. This game is obviously a hero shooter, and it has characters that all have different unique abilities, different amounts of health. You have a tank, you have a battle medic, you have a tracer-like character that could blink in different areas of the map, but then his ultimate is where he just starts shooting automatic weapon, like both of his guns turn into automatics and they just start going crazy and shooting you. So there are going to be some similarities to Overwatch. You can clearly tell that they did have some inspiration from Overwatch, but this game does manage to be able to make itself feel like its own thing. The best way to describe this game is what would happen if Overwatch, an Unreal tournament, had a baby, and this is kind of what would show up. I think this is the best thing that would happen in that scenario. So let's talk more about it. The gameplay in this game is very fast-paced and very solid. I like it. I like the fact that it feels like kind of like it's more of a Twitch shooter with heroes involved. Because like I said, it is Overwatch combined with Unreal, so it feels more like a Twitch shooter than it does a hero shooter like Overwatch. But it blends the two together in a weird way that actually feels kind of cool. And the way the game works is that there are certain parts of the maps that have zero gravity. So for one moment you'll be running around and it's normal gravity, you'll just be jumping normal heights and stuff like that, unless you have like jetpacks and stuff like that on your back. Then you'll get into a certain part of the map where the gravity just goes away and you'll be able to float places, glide places. It's a cool thing that like really brings a different dynamic to the gameplay when you get into the no grav zone, or when you're going from no gravity and you know you're about to hit an area with gravity, so you're like, all right, I'm gonna start being able to move real fast, but my enemy isn't gonna be able to hop around and get different angles on me unless they could fly or have a jetpack type of thing. So it really does make you think with that kind of dynamic involved in the game. Some people won't like the no gravity. I don't mind it, so that's really personal preference, but it's a cool thing to have. I thought that was really awesome. The next thing I want to talk about is that this game is also very offensive. This isn't as passive as like Overwatch would be. There isn't a lot of defense stuff. Yeah, you have areas where you have game modes where you have to capture something, bring it back to your base, and defend it for a little while, but it's not like you're doing that for a long time. It's gonna be quick. You're gonna be like, boom, all right, I have it, we're holding it for a little while, boom, it's done. Go back, run around, get it, kill. It's a very fast-paced and offensive type of game, so you kind of do have to become really good at the killing aspect. Some people, like me, are more of a support role in a lot of shooters, especially in a game like Overwatch with heroes and stuff like that. I like being the support. I like being the guy in the back that's healing everyone and stuff like that. So that's my personal preference when it comes to these types of games. This game is very offensive. You have to be crazy, you have to be fast, you have to be in your face, you have to run after people. Very, very fast-paced type of game and very offensive. So if you're into that, you will definitely love that. But it's very good though. I liked it. Also, the graphics in this game are good. They're nothing amazing. They're nothing that'll make you go, oh my god, no, that's crazy. No, the graphics are good and the game performs well. Except for when the game first launched on PS4, we had a bit of a stuttering problem where for some reason you would be moving or looking around and the game would just kind of go and then stop, and then like you would start moving again. So that was a thing, but I will say they definitely caught up with that. They said, hey, there's a problem. They patched it out. Boom, issue fixed. Good on them. Really happy about that. And yeah, but it was something that did happen in the beginning, so I did have to at least mention it. And then also, there are a large variety of heroes. Like I said, the cool thing about this is that there are two different factions. There is the Law faction, and then there is the Breakers faction. And both sides have the same heroes, but they all look a different way. They do the same exact thing, but they look different. And I find that to be very awesome. It's like, oh, when I'm on this team, I have this guy that looks like this, but he does the same thing as the other person. Like, I could have the Soldier class on the Breakers do the same thing, but looks very different from the Law class in the Law, in the Assault class in the Law, tree and stuff like that, because they're two different factions. And it's really cool when you see like the different outfits that each class has, the types of skins for the guns that they have. It's really cool stuff. I thought that was awesome. And also their attitude completely changes. When you're on the Breaker side, the voice actor is different, and he has a different attitude compared to the guy who's on the Law side and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I like that. It brings a little bit more of a deepness to the different classes, so that's awesome. And also the customization in this game is awesome. I really love the fact that there are so many different outfits. We have a large variety. Some of them are reskins, but as you keep going down, you will see a very unique look to the character, very cool look, different colors, different outfits completely, all looking very unique and awesome. I looked at every single outfit in this game, and I was like, each one had, you could tell that there was a lot of effort put into making some of these outfits, which I really appreciate. That's awesome. And also, you can also customize your weapons for each class very uniquely. There are different skins that you can have for each weapon. There are different stickers that you can put onto each weapon. So the customization, you always feel like you're unlocking different things for every character, because there are loot boxes in this game, but I felt like I was unlocking a fair amount in each loot box. Sometimes it felt a little stingy, but for now, I feel like I was getting a decent amount of stuff no matter what. I was getting different gun skins, I was getting a character skin, I was getting this, I was getting that. So it all felt very cool to have all that awesome customization options. And also, there are a good amount of modes to play in this game. There is a football type mode where it's like there's a ball in the middle of the map. You have to grab it, and then you have to take it to the opponent's goal and score it in there. Then we have an uplink mode where there is a device that you have to grab, take it back to your base, hold it there for a little bit, let the uplink sink to like 100%, and then it resets, goes back to the middle. You have to do the same thing all over again. And then there's like a domination mode. All these modes feel very cool and unique, and they're very fun to play, and they're very fast-paced. You're not going to be sitting down too long. You're going to be moving around the map a lot. So all the modes are great. And also, I gotta say, number one thing I gotta really commend them for is that $30 price range. You can get a deluxe edition for $40, but this game, since it is only a multiplayer game, the fact that they made it $30 is fantastic. That is a great value. You're getting a game with a lot of heroes, a ton of different modes, a good amount of maps, and the servers run really well. So for $30 or $40 if you want the deluxe, it's really great pricing. Even with Overwatch, as much as I like Overwatch, I have to admit when that game first came out, $60 to me still felt a little high. Do I still love the game? I love the game. I play it still till this day. But this, if Overwatch had been $30 at launch, boom, that game would have been even 10 times more popular than what it is now, in my opinion. But with $30 price tag for this, excellent price. You cannot go wrong. But I have to tell you that if you do not have friends to play this game with, I would recommend holding off, because soloing in this game, playing the game by yourself, can be not as fun. You're going to be sitting there kind of bored. I've been soloing this a lot because a lot of people I know did not get this game, and it's tough. It's tough to sit there and just keep playing the game and stuff like that when you don't have the team aspect. And I'm not really one to go into game chat and talk to people. I have a certain group of friends that I love playing with, and I usually stick to them because we've known each other the longest. But with this game, I love the gameplay and everything, but playing it by myself just isn't as fun. So if you don't have a good amount of people who are planning to get this game, I would hold off a little bit until they pick it up, maybe when it's on sale or something, because soloing is a bit tough. The next thing I gotta say, the support role in this game, as I said, I love the support role. It doesn't really feel 100% support. You still have to be kind of offensive with it. And me, I personally like to play support. So yes, there's a battle medic where you could heal people and stuff like that, but it doesn't feel... I wish that there was a devoted support class. I was just good at healing and giving ammo or something like that, even though there's no ammo in this game. But it would have been cool to have a deeper support role, because even with that character, I'm not that great at this game. You will see in the gameplay that I'm showing you, I'm not that great. So I love being the support, because at least I know in that role, I can help people constantly. But that's just my gripe. If I'm a support guy, and I feel that there's a lot of people out there who might like support. And as I said, at launch on the PS4, there was a stuttering problem, but they patched it right away, but I had to at least mention that. And also, like I said, playing solo, not that fun. I would recommend waiting for people to get it on your friends list, because playing with a team is definitely more fun than playing by yourself. And also, some of the modes in this game feel like they could drag on a little bit too long. I feel like instead of some of the scores being like, I think the highest I saw was like 16 points, maybe make them go down a little bit, because it felt a little bit dragged on. It felt like a match could go on a little bit too long. You'll be sitting there like, alright, I'm having fun, but damn, could we just move to the next match? Move to the next match. It feels like, especially if you're going like neck to neck the entire time, the match could really drag on a little bit too long. So I wish that could be fixed. But guys, at the end of the day, Lawbreakers, is it a good game? Yes, I think it's a good game, and definitely very, very good price. But is it as good as the other games out there for hero shooters? In my opinion, no. But it's definitely not a bad game. Guys, at the end of the day, if you have friends to play this game with, I would definitely pick it up. If not, wait for it to come on sale. But for me, personally, Lawbreakers gets a very solid B+. Guys, let me know what you guys think of Lawbreakers. I'm curious, because I want to. Apparently, not that many people are playing the game, even though I feel it's very good. If you have a team of players to play with, you're going to have a good time. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys still prefer Overwatch as the dominant hero shooter out there? Or is Lawbreakers up there with them and able to compete with all the other competition? So let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious. As for my next movie review, guys, I'm going to go see The Hitman's Bodyguard starring Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson. And as for my next game review, I don't know yet. I will let you guys know as soon as I find out, because I know that September is coming along and all those games are going to start rolling out. I'm going to have to review more games and some more movies. I'm not going to do every game that comes out this fall and stuff, because it's just too much. I'm not going to be able to do that. School, work, and, you know, it's just a lot to do. But I'm going to try, and I will let you guys know what games I'm going to be reviewing as they come out. But movies, I'm going to be paying attention to, so that I could always give you guys some good movie reviews. Anyway, I'm rambling, but thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great day.